Boom.
Boom. Alright, we're starting. I'm Dale.
I don't know who I am. Who am I?
I'm pretty sure you're Greg.
Greg. Am I Gabriel? I'm English Gabriel?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Charlie Good show.
No, you're Rob.
I'm Roblo.
Roblo.
Yeah,
Not the actor.
Maybe the actor.
Yeah, I've yet to see you in the same
place.
place.
So fucking blurry.
Yeah. By the way, do you know what that font is?
Capcom font.
No, it's the Jeopardy font.
Really?
Yeah, the answers, I think.
No, I want to be able to open up Microsoft Word and just select Capcom.
Capcom. All right. So, Resident Evil, DualShock, Director's Cut, X, Code Veronica, Steve.
Eyeball edition.
Eyeball edition.
What are the options? Is there anything we need in the options?
No, but you know what this options could use? Freaking subtitles, because this game does not have subtitles.
Subtitles didn't exist in the 1990s.
I also still really hate that triangle is cancel.
Oh, that's weird.
I know, right?
That's. Wait, can you set that?
It's probably gonna mess up a bunch of other controls. Because this is back when, like, you couldn't customize the controls. It was set shit, and it would just be like...
But see, back in the day,
right.
Circle was yes and X was no, so that's even weirder than normal.
Yeah.
That's
that's
no man's land right there.
I have a feeling if I, like, it would be like, alright, we'll change the cancel button, but shoot is gonna be select.
That's like some NES shit right there, where they had two buttons to work with, so they had to put random stuff on select.
I have to say, so we are gonna do. I'm gonna just say now we're gonna do both.
Okay.
Do you want one or the other?
No.
All right, I'll play as Jill.
Okay.
When we get to Chris, you can play Chris.
Okay.
So yeah, opening cutscene time.
Yo, this is the best.
I know, I love it so much.
I really miss using real actors in games like that.
Still occasionally get it.
That's why I bought a. What's that game?
Hold on, there's no subtitles, so shut up.
Is there
Alpha
voice
Team is
actors?
flying
Yes.
around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City.
M times.
There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10
Yo, what could that be? There's no
Victims
M in
were
Raccoon
barely
City.
living. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
I like how it's rescue service.
Look, Chris!
It's an ancient Indian burial ground. They're having a thing. They're doing a ceremony.
Smoke signals.
Yes.
It's just.
Hey,
I don't know.
We're starting this off right. We're getting racist.
No, it's just someone going. Oh.
But strangely, most of the equipment was still there.
Why are you wearing
However,
sunglasses
we
at
soon
night?
discovered why.
I want there to be outtakes where Wesker just puts on the riding cap and he's actually just the guy. What's his name?
It just pans over to Wesker and it's riding. Just takes off the mask like the opening of Ogre 3. I love that opening. The reveal. Oh, it's a hand. By the way, this is the English version, so his death is actually cut out.
Why we're playing the Japanese version?
God, they were the worst shots.
How did they get into a special task team?
That was one of my favorite lines. He's just sitting there. Meanwhile, they're being chased by dogs, by the way.
Not anymore.
No, they're right there.
Dogs obviously stop while you're yelling at your helicopter.
The dogs were also looking at the helicopter.
The dogs were the ones actually saying don't go. Don't drop the controller. We need that.
Oh, God. Just in case you forgot, dogs.
Not even whole dogs, just dog mouth.
This is what I was talking about. By the way, also in the Japanese version, he's smoking a cigarette, but that was censored. Yeah, right there.
Damn the Patriots.
I gotta say, the girl playing Jill, actually kind of cute.
What are these? Why are people dressed like this in real life?
I know, right?
Like, what even? Female Ryu over here. Make sure your headband's tight for your martial arts combat. But Wesker's still a badass, though. Look at
Albert
him.
Wesker, the most trustworthy man in the world.
Hey, when you got hair like that, people will trust you.
When you wear sunglasses, regardless of location and time of day, you're pretty cool. And incredibly trustworthy.
I'm dying.
Spoilers, Wesker's evil.
Dude, we haven't played
So-
the game yet.
So you know what? Oh, hold on.
What is this? Wow. What a mansion.
That's what she said.
This looks so bad.
I know, right?
Why aren't we playing the HD?
Captain Wesker, where's
Because that's a
Chris?
different game.
Stop it. Don't open that door.
Also my favorite.
No, there's only one favorite, let's be honest.
What is it?
Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill,
This
can you
movie
go?
has all
I'm
the best
going with
lines.
you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this.
I love that he says, "Let me handle this,"
And
Stay
does
alert.
nothing.
and guards a door.
That door's pretty dangerous.
Actually, that door can kill you. If you try to open it, a dog kills you. I think.
Well, that's why you went inside, to avoid the dogs.
And somehow lost Chris along the way.
A dining room.
Chris is just faster than you. He just punched the door open.
Chris just punches the door open and just got inside somehow. So I want to show you something that I discovered when I was testing footage. So, Jill's knife. Look how she holds it.
like a cool person.
Yeah, like an awesome person.
Yeah.
I mean, look at that.
The only way that would be better is if she held it out front, and then as you attack, she just does.
Flipped it?
Yeah,
Oh, that'd be so cool. Every time, that would be really impractical.
What is this?
yeah, but it'd be a cool animation.
What is it?
And if you Capcom, that means you just have to make it once.
Blood. Hold
Jill,
on.
see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
By the way, in an interview with Shinji Mikami, when this game came out in Japan, it had English voice acting and Japanese subtitles.
Yes, it did.
It had Japanese voice acting, but Shinji Mikami said it was not good. So they just went with the English, because the English is amazing. By the way, Barry's investigating. ... Hey, Barry, it's still blood.
Maybe it's ketchup.
Actually, have you ever
It's
seen...
Metal Gear Solid. It's actually ketchup.
or Snow Day.
But no, because see, I kind of like when, and I say this being a complete asshole because you know I don't watch Japanese subtitle things.
Yeah.
I kind of like the theory of, hey, this is something that's American. We're going to have the voice actors speak American,
Yeah.
despite the fact that I
That
will not
still
watch.
actually looks decent.
That does, actually.
That gave... I have a friend...
Probably because that's the only texture they had. Like, if you're
Yeah.
going to do one close-up texture, it better be a good one. Like
But-
the door. Door still looks
By the
fine.
way, I have a friend who has a huge phobia of zombies because of that scene.
Barry?
Because he saw it when he was a kid. Oh,
Yeah, that probably would mess you up.
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this.
god damn!
You got a hard head, bro.
Yeah, Barry just killed the toughest zombie in this game.
What is it?
Well,
Kenneth
you
was
kind of
killed
just
too.
destroyed
Maybe by
it, so
this
now you
creature.
can't really figure it out.
He just looked like Barry's
Let's see
investigating.
Mr. Wesker.
Barry,
Maybe if I combine these two things, I can get
maybe
something.
if I put this other blood back into the zombie, I'll figure out whose blood it is. I still love the idea of Barry investigating a pool of blood, as if that is gonna...
Wesker! Help me look for
He
it,
had
Jill.
one job.
Don't leave this home for the
One
time being.
job.
Don't worry, Wesker's taking care of it. This is the weirdest thing, is you have to just run around in here, out here, and then you're done. Wesker is nowhere to be seen.
Find
Wow.
anything, Jill?
Okay then.
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Why?
I'll try the door on
In
the
case he
opposite side.
passed you on the way in. You can't see each other in that loading screen.
We can
That's
get
how
in
they
trouble
lost
if we get
Chris.
lost.
Yep.
He
We
loaded
should start from
faster.
the first floor, okay? And
Yeah, honestly, his PlayStation had more
it
RAM.
might be handy
Honestly,
if you,
never
the
find
master
out.
of unlocking, take it with
Oh,
you.
there it is, Master of Unlocking.
Thanks.
No,
Maybe I'll
between-
need it.
Maybe it'll, cut out an entire key from my gameplay.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall.
And nothing will ever
This
happen.
I love
I'll
that
be
gesture.
there.
I guess. Barry, there's nothing in there, Barry.
Now, they're a special task force team.
Oh, yeah.
Are you supposed to stick together in at
Oh,
least
yeah.
pairs of two?
That, honestly, that perplexes me to no end that... Alright, so 4 people enter this mansion. They never see each other again for almost half the game. You see Barry occasionally. By the way, if you play as Chris, you never see Barry again. You never find out what happens to Barry
Maybe
if you
this
play as
is
Chris.
why he made sure to keep Sheva in 5. Like, he was just like, I've learned from the past, you always stick with your partner.
Exactly, pretty much. Like, and that's the thing, is that it's so weird, because, like, in this, you find Chris, but you never meet Rebecca, which is also super weird. Because, especially in this version of the game, like, the remake, I don't understand, the mansion's pretty big in the remake. In this one, the mansion's not actually that big. Yes, you got the map of the first floor.
Woo!
Thank you, lady.
I would have imagined that there's somebody who just like, where can I put this map? It's so inconvenient on this desk.
Also, that's something I was going to say for later, but I'm just going to point out now. I have to do all this shit to get through the mansion. And yet somehow towards the end of the game, like, Wesker somehow got way ahead of everything, and...
Wesker's not a little bitch boy who has to move a table
Actually,
to get
yeah.
into a door. He just like
He probably
vaults
has, like,
that.
some kind of secret entrance he takes. Because that's the only explanation for why, towards the end of the game, Wesker... Really? That's not... Oh. Okay. I'm surprised that didn't come to life or anything. I guess I'm so used to the remake where you go down that hallway and there's nothing there, and then you leave and a zombie corner.
And he's like, hey, what up, brah?
My favorite thing about that is that in the remake, since they have the Crimson Heads that come back,
Oh, dude.
I actually didn't have to kill that many when I played through the remake. So what happens is that drawer that I moved just resets every time. So because I killed that zombie in that hallway, the Crimson Head was just trapped in there forever. And he was just like running around and doing nothing. There's nothing inside. Just like
Well,
my
you know,
heart.
climbing over tables. Zombies can't do that. Heavy brain complex
Do I need this now?
thing. What am I even saying?
Yeah.
My
They can run, they can claw your face off. Man, they cannot climb over a knee-high drawer.
leg no work well.
Legs no work. Legs only work in some ways well.
Leg go forward, not up.
So I'm so used to the remake now that I'm just like, where is everything horrible that's supposed to kill me?
Yeah, I never played the original, so.
Really, you've never seen this?
No, despite the fact that I own it.
Well, you own a lot of games you don't play.
This is true.
So when oh wow, I'm already in this room, okay. I love that Jill just knows how to play the piano. It's just one of her traits.
Because she's French. Oh, I'm
That's
pretty
true.
sure they teach you that in, like, kindergarten in France.
That's true. Also,
Actually, I don't know what. Was she born in France? Is that, like, ever.
no, she's American, but her father is French and her mother's Japanese.
Right.
But she was born in America.
America.
Music notes.
Well, see, you just taught her right there how to
Yeah.
music.
Also, I like that when you play as Chris, Rebecca's the one that knows the piano, but she is rusty, so you have to let her practice
For a while.
for a while. And
That's
then you
'cause
come back.
Dudes don't learn a bitch-ass instrument like a piano. Come on now.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know piano.
Exactly, I don't know piano.
I barely even know what a piano looks like.
Me neither.
I thought that was a tuba when we walked into this room.
All I know is that's not a saxophone, because
Yes.
all dudes know how to play saxophone.
Yo,
That's how you get bitches.
What am I? Oh.
Are we allowed to curse on here? Because I'm just
Yeah,
going
I don't
for
give
it.
a fuck.
Alright, cool.
Dude, we played Duke Nukem.
They curse in that game?
They curse, they boob.
they boob. I'm just imagining at some point you just go through a door and just like Duke's gun just becomes a dick.
There's like vagina doors that he tickles to get through. That game is terrible.
And yet you played it and you loved it.
Yet I owned it, beat it, and am playing it again.
Yep. I like you say owned as if it's not sitting right there.
No, it's not. It's totally not. So it turns out I did need this. So
You might as well just take everything.
well, I only have so much inventory space. By the way, when they brought this over to America, you know how all the item boxes are connected?
Yeah.
They were gonna take that out for America.
Oh.
It's like, screw you, America.
For a second I had to think about what you're talking about. Like, what?
Oh yeah.
And then I was just like, oh, I got you.
All the item boxes
Yeah.
share an inventory.
Yeah.
But they're like, you
In
know,
my mind, it just didn't make sense.
and they're like, you know what? Let's not be that horrible.
Yeah.
Because could you imagine when you get towards the end of the? Oh wait, what am I doing? Use
What
the
are
emblem on the
you doing?
Use the emblem
You
on
just
the
throw it
piano.
on the keyboard, just like bong.
That's how you play piano. Where I come from.
Oh no, you're trapped.
Oh no, whatever can I do? Oh no, if only I had an emblem-shaped thing.
I like to imagine this.
Every time I do this, I always expect a zombie to be there.
I like to imagine it's not even like a real emblem you put there. It's just basically like a cardboard shield. It's like it's Wesker's LARPing equipment.
Wesker, are you LARPing? So instead
Fireball.
So towards the end of the game, when you find that photo of Wesker and the scientist team,
Spoilers.
instead of that, it's just him sitting at a table behind a DM
I'm
screen.
literally just gonna call spoilers every time you say something that doesn't happen yet.
Spoilers. By the way, I love that.
Spoilers, you actually do fight zombies in this at some point.
You mean I can't just get Barry to kill them all for me?
Maybe? If you find them again? That's your
That's
quest
true.
in this game. Find Barry.
One of my favorite things is later in the game, before you get the actually it can be before you get the grenade launcher. Barry shows up and he's like,
sparkly thing.
he's like, Jill, how are you doing? And she's like, ah, it's tough, but I'm making it. And he's like, here, I found a powerful weapon, and he hands you just ammo for the grenade launcher. It's just like, Barry, this isn't a weapon.
Well, theoretically, it's a grenade
Actually,
that's.
you know what? You're
you
right.
know, yeah, if you just
In a way, a grenade is
Yeah, just
oh.
because it's meant to be shot out of
Oh,
like a
it's
little
the shield
cannon
key.
doesn't mean it's any less of a grenade.
yeah.
I mean, if you really want to blow it up, you have a knife, just stab at it,
Yeah.
and then die in the process. But
So
it'll work.
So Resident Evil.
They made movies of
the
this
reason-
show. Movie.
No, they didn't.
I like them enough.
I haven't seen the first one from beginning to end, and I kind of want to rewatch it because I know it's the best. Who are you?
I feel
Oh,
like
it's Kenneth.
who?
It's Kenneth from Bravo Team.
Who?
Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self.
Yeah.
I forgot about that line. That's hilarious.
Wait, is his head actually?
No.
Like, will you take
Oh,
the
no.
clip?
Yeah, no, his head is separated.
Yeah.
The zombie ate his neck off.
That's hardcore.
Because the neck is the most delicious part. Wow.
Well, if you think about it, zombies aren't very smart because they want to eat your brains, theoretically, of
Yeah.
course. And zombies depend on whatever. They want to eat your brains.
Oh, that's just a window.
Think about this for a second.
In the
Your
remake, that's a
brain
door.
is like the most protected part of the human body. You have a bone there that's making sure things don't get in.
Do you know where the brain thing came from?
That's old,
It's-
slimy. I don't remember
It's
exactly
not,
which movie,
the one I know it from is not. It's Return of the Living Dead, the really cheesy ones.
but yes.
That's where it comes from, and that zombies actually talk, and zombies are like, it reduces the pain of being undead. And there's like, oh,
You know what
Okay.
I like? What's that movie called? I don't remember what it is. Why don't I remember? I don't remember movie names. It was fairly recent, and it's actually like a rom-com zombie movie.
oh,
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I can't remember what
I
it's
can't
called.
remember what
I
it's called.
wanted to see it.
It's actually pretty decent.
Was
it's
it?
kind of weird because it's definitely rom-com-y, but at some point it just goes full out like, we're going hardcore zombies. Can we just finish this thought right now?
Yeah.
Before you cut me off, I'll cut you like Jill's gonna do some zombies later.
I'm ditching that knife as soon as I can.
But no, I like the theory
By the way,
of
it's
the
called Warm Bodies.
Warm Bodies. Yes, it is.
Yes, I remember now.
Yeah, I like the thing of the way they do it there are the zombies, when they eat somebody's brains, they get their memories. So zombies will eat a human brain
I feel
just
like
to
I've
like
seen that
become
before.
more like humanist.
I have a comic called I, Zombie, which is about this girl that gets like cursed or something, and she becomes a zombie, and she has to eat brains every like month or so, or she'll turn into an actual zombie.
She's like a reverse vampire.
And basically, what happens is whenever she eats a person's brain, she inherits their memories and unfinished business, and she has to perform it, or their brain keeps haunting her.